What's up, Internet? So you got yourself a Hellfire rocket stove. This thing's really freaking awesome. And you're not quite sure how to put it together, I'm assuming. That's why you're watching this video. So I'm gonna go through putting this rocket stove together. And if you have one or you're thinking about getting one, you'll know how to do it. If you do have one, grab it, follow along, we'll put it together. Hellfire rocket stove was designed and thought all out with Daniel Dabbs and myself. We went through several prototypes. We've tried out different rocket stoves, figured out what we didn't like about some, and one thing was stability. We just want a big rocket stove that can handle anything we throw at it. So like big stuff, when you're camping, base camp style, or even tailgating at a football game, rocket stoves are cool, right? So this one right here can pretty much handle anything you throw at it. Any size pots, big chili pots, big cast iron pots, whatever. It burns nice and hot. That's why it's called the Hellfire, and it's gonna make cooking really fun. So first thing you wanna do after you take it out of your box, your parts are gonna be in your bag here that you can disassemble and keep in there. You wanna lay everything out. First thing you wanna do is be sure you have 15 pieces, okay? There's 15 pieces in here, and be sure you don't have any duplicates. If you don't have 15 pieces, or if you got duplicates of say number 11, contact us, we'll make it right for you. All right, next thing you want to do is be sure to wipe everything down. There's going to be some oil on this for shipping. You want to wipe that down so it don't get all over you. It kind of helps you put it together the first time. And then do a first burn to kind of season it, get any excess oil off. And then when you take it apart after it cools, you can put whatever kind of cooking oil or anything like that on your parts when you disassemble it, much like when you're cleaning a cast iron skillet or something, right? So we've got 15 pieces, everything is cleaned up, and we're ready to put it together. Okay, so first thing you're gonna notice is all these parts are numbered. So for instance, this one's number 1, this one here is number 2, and so on. They also have letters. Down this side we have A, down this side we have A. Down the bottoms here we have B, and so on. All right, so basically you're just matching, you're going numerically in order, and you're matching up the letters of each part to the letters of the part that was before it and after. Pretty simple, right? So I'm gonna make a little bit of room here, because I might need it. Just kind of have an idea where all your parts are. You don't have to have them in perfect order, but we're gonna start with 1 and work our way up. So I got 1 and 2 right here. These are your sides. That's your basic shape of your rocket stove. All right, so it's gonna sit like this. I like to put my numbers facing each other. I just think it makes it a little bit easier for me, and you don't see the numbers and letters when your rocket stove's put together. So I like to keep my numbers and letters to the inside. So there's your basic 2 outsides of your rocket stove. So now we need part number 3. As you can see here, this one's number 3, and it's got the letter B on there. My letter B's are down here on 1 and 2. So naturally, I just line my letters up. Got my B's on this one together, locks forward. Do the same with my number 2. Line my B's up, drop them in the slot, slide it, and that's your base, okay? It's okay that it lays out like this, and it's going to kind of help you a little bit. So as you can see here, by keeping my letters and numbers on the inside, I'm orientating everything the way it should be, because these ears right here need to face this way. So be sure that when if you're doing them all letters in, do all letters in. If you're doing all letters out, do all letters out. So, but you can see how the ears here, they go in and slide to the rear. That locks it in place, okay? So if you're doing them numbers and letters in, do all of them that way so it orientates any other tabs properly. Else you're just gonna get confused. All right, so there's my 1, 2, 3. Number 4 here, if it's an interior piece, I keep my numbers up, okay? So I got number 4, and it's C's. I got C's running down this line right here, and I got C's running down this line. Fits in like this. You want the grates toward the rear where the chimney area is. So I put that in there, and then I can just fold this guy over, line it up, get it square into my slots. So there's number 4 in. So now I need number 5. So here's my number 5, okay? I'm gonna go letters and numbers in. These right here have a D on there. You want this grate part to be down towards the grates down here. Here's my bees. I'm gonna lay that in. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. You gotta kind of hold a little bit. You gotta kind of get them in there. Hold one side straight, drop your tabs in, ease that guy over, and drop your tabs in. As you can see, my number down here kind of fell out. It's one reason why you want to wipe the grease off, because it makes it easier to hold. All right, so there's my 5. As you can see here, I got my grates towards the back chimney area, and I got that grate down. I'm keeping my numbers to the inside. So now we need number 6. Number 6 is this little guy. He's got an H. My H's are here. Just drop him in those holes right there. That's a damper, so you can allow more air in and out if you please. Number 7, I got G's on number 7. My G's are down this side right here. Numbers and letters in, lay that over the slots, drop them in. All right, now she's pretty much staying square, so I don't have to hold it as hard. So number 8, I like to call this kind of like the castle top right here. It matches these, so we know it goes towards the top. Number 8, I got E's there. Here's my E's. Castle top goes in. Locks down. Now number 9. Number 9, I got F's. There's my F's. There's tabs here. As you can see, there's tabs at the bottom of our number 8 right here. So that's where this goes. Numbers in, letters in. That locks in just like that. All right, so 10 and 11, okay? This is probably the trickiest part of the whole stove, rocket stove. So we need number 11, which is our long piece here. It has a castle top, so we can pretty much tell it's going to go up here at the top. I got 11 and I got A's. I got A's running down the side of my 1 and 2. This is number 10, okay? It also has A's on it. This is your bottom foot, okay? What can be a little bit tricky about this is your bottom piece, your number 3 down here, is going to want to run away from you a little bit. So you just kind of work with it easy. As we remember, the base at the bottom is towards the front because the tabs slide into the rear. You want to try to keep that guy forwards. This one down here, number 3, you want to try to keep it forwards. Here's your foot. As you can see, we got a tab here and tabs on the bottom on our A side. So you want to lay those on those little tabs, balance it, and then we're going to take our number 11, and it's going on our back. See right there, my bottom's pushing out. See how it pushes that number 10 out? You want to try to keep that there so you can send 11 down. There we go. So, so number 11 here sandwiches number 10 between 1, 2, and 3. That's probably the most difficult part of this whole process, is getting this part down. But we got it down, we're good to go. All right, that's going to help with your stability this way, side to side, okay? Now we're just left with basically our doors. Your chute right here to feed your fuel or your sticks down, and then this down here that can also be used as a damper to help air flow in and to help clean any ash that falls down through the grates there. So number 12 slides in like so. There's your door. Number 13, same way. And there's your door. All right, so now the last 2 pieces, 14 and 15. These basically just go together. Sometimes I get these backwards. Which one goes on what? But you want to slide them together there. This is your pot support, okay? And you can set that into your top. So there you have your Hellfire rocket stove. I think I actually got those backwards. There we go. You want those nice and flat across the top here. Now you got a pot support. You can use this for your pots, grill grates, anything like that. You could take it off if you want. You can lay kebabs across here. You don't necessarily have to use this if you don't want to, but it's great because you can put large pots on it and gives it really good support. So that's your Hellfire stove, your rocket stove. And congratulations, you got it put together. Take it apart, same way you put it together, just backwards. Put it inside your deal there. You're ready for the next camping trip or ball game or whatever.